So now I have 2 plates on each side. The first time I did 10 reps, now I'll do 8 reps with this.
Free to be you, free to be you. Lift up the mirror. Free to be you, free to be you. Free to be you, free to be you. Free to be you, free to be you. Free to be you, free to be you.
So now we have 4 plates on each side. I'm gonna do 4 reps with this, and then 5 plates is gonna be my working set. And then I have another question. Someone said, do you count calories or do you focus on losing fat? For me personally, I haven't tracked my food since the first year of my fitness journey. For me, I can never keep up with journaling. I can never keep up with like little tasks like that. I like journaling, I like tracking my food, but I always forget. So for me, I just need something that's realistic. So over time, I've just learned what's healthy. I can count my protein grams in my head throughout the day. So pretty much, I really just track my protein in my head. And as far as like sweets, fats, carbs, I limit those as much as possible. So if I know I've had a really sugary coffee, that's my dessert for the day. I know if I want pizza, that's my bad food for the day. So I'm pretty lenient with how I eat. I just know what's good for me and what to avoid, and I have a pretty good discipline, so that works. All right, so this is my PR right now. This is the highest weight I've ever lifted. This is 495 pounds. So normally I'm able to hit 7 reps. Let's see if I can hit 10 today.
Looking for the truth to feel divine in sexual crimes and cocaine lines. I'm choking on the rope of the misanthrope. I gotta heal my body just in order to cope. I got the world on my shoulders and the need to run as all my sexual partners blur into one. As I enter phase 2 and deprive the soul of understanding. No mind control to stop me or stop you. Merging into one is what we choose to do. Remember.
That was 10 at 495.
Free to be you, free to be you. Sign of the times, sign of the times. If you're searching for yours, then I'm searching for mine.
The most common question I always get asked is if my body is all natural. Yes, it's all natural. No lipo, no Brazilian butt lift, nothing, just weightlifting. Someone said, what's the best way to start working out? It sounds like a silly question, but I understand where this person is coming from because it is very overwhelming on the outside looking into the fitness industry because you're watching people that have been lifting or extreme into fitness for like 10 years. So I would always say if you are plus size or if you're even mildly overweight, start with walking and create that habit of walking at least 30 minutes to an hour every day, and then start adding in a form of workout, whether it's HIIT, cycling, spin, weightlifting. I never started with weightlifting because it was very intimidating to me. So I started with boot camp classes. Then I started HIIT, and I would build HIIT workouts for myself. And now I weightlift. But whatever you want to do, I definitely just say start with walking. That way, new machine we just got in the gym. So if my form's not perfect, don't judge me. But yeah, I'm gonna do this for hamstrings today. We're gonna put 20 pounds on each side. I normally estimate that the machine itself weighs anywhere from 20 to 45 pounds without weight on it. And then we're gonna do 20.
Earlier lies, just paint the glass to metamorphosize. And as the clothes tear through our bodies, we shine, so make the time. Free to be you, free to be you. Free to be you, free to be.
Another question is what kind of core workouts do you do? To be honest, in the past 2 years, I have really not done that many core workouts. Your core is all what you eat. So for me, I'm lucky that I tend to gain weight in other areas before my stomach. So as long as I'm working out and eating healthy, my stomach pretty much remains flat. Yeah, I haven't really done that many core workouts, but when I do, they're super basic: sit-ups, crunches, bicycles, toe touches, really simple stuff. But normally if I do work them out, I only spend like 3 to 5 minutes. on abs. Someone said, how long did it take for you to reach your goal? It probably took me 2 years. The first year was just losing weight. And once I lost weight, I had no real shape. So, well, to go back to the first question I answered, I was always gonna have a shape, but I was nowhere near this curvy when I just lost weight. When I lost weight, my hips were 9 inches smaller. So I always like to tell people I liked the way I did it. I lost weight first, and then I started lifting. Other people will recommend that you lift weights from the beginning. But for me, I was scared of growing muscle while I still had so much body fat. So I would rather lose all the weight, get as small as you want to get, and then start toning and building muscle. But that's just me.
Free to be you, free to be you.
Someone asked me, what does my diet consist of? I eat a lot of eggs in the morning. I do overnight oats. Normally I'll do eggs and bacon, sometimes an English muffin for the carbs for energy. Protein shakes or a protein bar at least once a day. I tend to skip lunch sometimes because I eat pretty big dinners. For dinner, I eat steak, I eat a lot of lamb, shrimp, chicken. I eat a lot of meat, okay? A lot of meat at night. Sometimes I'll have like a whole steak and a whole skewer of scallops or something with it. Right now, I'm trying to cut down on my carbs because I was following the diets of all these petite girls. And that's not me. So they can eat a lot of carbs. I cannot eat as much. So I've cut down on my carbs, cutting down on my sugars and fats. I still need them, but less. So yeah, I mean, I keep it pretty simple with my diet. For lunch, if I do lunch, I'll do a place like Chipotle, Olay, like healthy wraps. I also juice. So I make a juice once a week and I drink that in the morning, and I have an apple cider vinegar shot. I do both of those before I have my coffee.